Christian Jones and Marquise Mays are the deep men for Alabama, as the kick will be fielded by Mays, and he'll do so at the 10. Mays to the 20, got a seam at the 30, still on his feet 40, and finally will be brought down as he nears the 44-yard line. Excellent starting field position. Alabama with Richardson, the lone setback, short drop, pass complete to another senior. That's Brandon Gibson, Mobile to Mobile. Gibson also from the Port City, as that one will be enough for the first down. As you take a look at McCarron, as Bama operates from just inside the Georgia Southern 44, but flags come in, and Alabama likely will be faced with a 1st and 15.
Number 61 of the offense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
For those that may not be as familiar with that level of football, the Southern Conference is at their level what the SEC is to Division I. And you see Trent Richardson, the Heisman Trophy candidate, churning up yardage as he gets down inside the 40-yard line.
It's just they might not be a couple inches taller or 50 pounds heavier like you'll see in SEC play.
They've been good against the rush, but again, that's against different teams.
Before the play, offsides. Number 66 of the defense with contact. 5-yard penalty. The penalty results in a first down.
So the Tide will have 1st and 10, operating from the 34 of the Eagles. They'll swing it out to Gibson, needs a block, gets inside the 25 and works his way near the 20-yard line, and that'll be enough for another Crimson Tide first down. When you think of the quarterback, everybody tends to look just at the passing numbers, but he's done a great job of putting Bama in the right play, and that one there will set up the Crimson Tide in a 4th down and about 4.5, maybe 5 yards. McCarron is the holder. Carson Tinker will snap it, and Jeremy Shelley will handle the kick. It'll be a 33-yard try, and that one is true. So Alabama gets on the board, a 3-0 lead over Georgia Southern with 11:48 remaining here in the opening quarter. The eye set for the Eagles as they'll have another man in the backfield. The option and the pitch coming to the near side. And running room to the corner, first down yardage and more. That's going to be Jarrett McKinnon. So here on Senior Day, he is not going to be available because of a suspension handed down and announced about an hour before kickoff by head coach Nick Saban. They get the ball to the corner once again, and Darian Robinson, Nick Saban said they started preparing for this 2 seasons ago. This didn't just happen this week, but Alabama trying to stop one of the most potent offensive attacks on the ground in the country. Shaw at quarterback. Robinson in motion, but they'll give it to Swope along the left side, and that's enough for the first down. 2nd and long, 3rd and long, something that the Eagles are hoping desperately to stay out of. As again, Bama able to come through, and Quentin Dial making the stop with the quarterback there. Another loss. This will be a 42-yard try where he is 2 for 2 in this range, but that one's going to be blocked. Kirkpatrick will scoop it up, and it'll be a foot race. And my money's on 21. Touchdown, Alabama. Dre Kirkpatrick scooping it up, going 55 yards after the block, and Alabama with a 9-0 lead. He's back on the field in special teams, playing defensively the following week, and you see that big old club on the left arm, and that is not slowing him up a bit as Marquise Mays will call for the fair catch and make it after the high spiraling punt from Charlie Edwards. Twitter went in meltdown from West Alabama last night as the Bama players said there was a bit of a celebration at the team hotel about the time Iowa State scored that touchdown at OT, and 120 yards per contest for Nick Saban's Crimson Tide. McCarron on the handoff, just waiting, reading, and then doing something special as he has done from the moment he walked on campus. Richardson for just a moment. 5 carries, 44 yards already as McCarron works from play action. All day long to throw, finds Lacey as the safety valve. He picks up the first down before being knocked out of bounds. It'll be another Crimson Tide first down.
He's gotten enough from the sideline to know better than that than to force the ball down the field. So he takes what the defense gives, give the ball to Lacey.
That's exactly what the Tide does, and you see why. As he works his way forward, that is a helmet, not the football that popped loose, and thankfully the head was not attached.
Blocking the back. Number 7 of the offense, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, remains first down.
They don't want to see much of that laundry, as you just mentioned, out on the field during the course of the game.
Again, both of these teams have played sharp. It is quite possible that we are seeing participants.
Ball start. Number 4 of the offense, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Because as I was about to say, it is quite possible we are seeing participants in the national championship games at both the football championship and football bowl subdivision levels. Eddie Lacy getting the penalty yardage back and then some, working along the right side. Chris Underwood in at tight end on the right side. Your H-back is Smelly, but the give goes to Lacy once more. It's spinning, which has become a signature move of his for that first down and more. He'll get down inside the 20. Bama, 85% of the time they've gotten points, but only 57% of the time have they been able to get touchdowns. As Richardson is back of the game, he gets the call. He gets to the 10. He gets hit and brought down right at the 5-yard line, just shy of it. 11 carries, 69 yards on this drive. Bama has thrown it maybe twice at the most on the drive. Passing situation here. Unloaded Richardson. Touchdown, Alabama. Oh, what a play by A.J. McCarron. In the face of a heavy rush up the middle, took his time, found Richardson in the flat, and Bama leads it now 16-0. Those are young men that primarily see their action in special teams. They take great pride in it, and its importance can't be overstated as Bama gives up a big play along the right side to Swope, and Bama trying to catch him in a foot race. Lester gets knocked down, and just like that, Georgia Southern is on the board. 82 yards. Dominique Swope goes on the option right side, and that's why you can't rest against the Eagles and their triple option. Christian Jones, the freshman at a minor high school in Birmingham, in the slot with Mays up top, and you got flags coming in when you're DJ size. A
false start.
You can't hide.
Number 76 of the offense, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Third and long for McCarron. Looking, he's got a man, and Gibson makes the diving catch, and that'll be enough for a first down. So second down and 6 for the Crimson Tide after the 4-yard gain. It'll be Lacy once more. Big hole opens up inside the 40, barreling his way inside the 35. It takes half of Statesboro to bring him down at the 31. Kept the legs churning as Trent Richardson comes back into the game for Alabama on 1st and 10 from the 31. He's not bad either. Keeping the legs going and barreling his way to the 25. They'll spot him actually just shy. Kevin Norwood in the slot to the top of your picture there, along with Gibson. The handoff to Richardson. He's got a first down right to the 20-yard line. They'll spot him there. Again, 2 wideouts up top, Norwood and Gibson. Hank's out today because of injury. Richardson motoring to the right side. Handoff, Richardson. Finding room. First down and a whole lot more. First and goal, Alabama from the Georgia Southern 3-yard line. Richardson over the top. Touchdown, Alabama. Normally by ground. That time by air. Trent Richardson finding the end zone to extend that Bama lead to 23-7. As the Eagles of Georgia Southern operate on 2nd and 9. They'll go up the middle with Swope, who had the 82-yard touchdown run a couple of plays earlier. They will go for it here. They go quarterback sneak. And Bama again having to kind of play on their heels, respecting the option read, able to get enough of a push, working under center. On the option pitch, getting to the corner and getting close to that first down mark. Again, Jarrett McKinnon. That's going to be a gain of at least 9. He may have gotten 10. When teams start to just sell out completely against the run, play action can be very effective for them. They do go on the pitch again, and they'll pick up 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 once more. McKinnon, Swope and McKinnon in that backfield. There's McKinnon to the right, but they go up the middle with Swope. He's got the first down and more as 2nd down and 8 for the Eagles with the clock ticking near the 1-minute mark. on play action. Shaw looking, he's got a man, catch is made inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Jonathan Bryant on play action, making a great catch on the throw from Shaw, 40 yards, and the Eagles on the board again. Not a ton of yelling and screaming going on. It's just making sure these guys have an understanding of what needs to be done. As the short kick will be fielded by Williams at the 29. Big Mike gets across the 40 and near the 45. In fact, they'll spot him across there. So now Bama with 48 seconds to go in the half. So 1st and 10 for the Crimson Tide. Richardson getting the carry, and he will be brought down as he gets across midfield. And that'll be a gain of about 5 yards there. The Crimson Tide has all of its timeouts remaining, so they can burn one. Bama trying to add to its lead. Mays across the middle, and he's going to pick up the first down. That'll stop the clock momentarily with 36 seconds. And it ticks down to 30 seconds as the ball is snapped. McCarron to the near side. That's Smelly, and he will get all he can. And then it steps out of bounds at the 30-yard line. That's enough for the first down. Carson Tinker to snap it. A.J. McCarron the holder, and Cade Foster will try to give Alabama a 27-14 lead. Snap a little high. Good job by McCarron to get it down, and the kick is up, and it sails just wide left. Boy, he hit it well, but it hooked just a hair left. Again, it doesn't help if you're a field goal kicker or a golfer. If you hit it in the sweet spot and it winds up out of bounds, it's still two-shot penalty. Alabama not able to convert there, but able to go to the locker room with a 24-14 lead. Tom Roberts somewhere down there around the goal line waiting on head coach Nick Saban to join him. Shaw on the option keep. And he is going to be close, but I think he's about a yard shy of that first down mark. We saw them go for it on 4th. Nothing at all to lose, so why not go all out in a game like this? A little unconventional, trying to go for it. Quarterback keep, and it'll depend on the spot, but it looked as though he got enough of a push in order to move the chains and keep the drive alive. And I think it was McKinnon who was concerned about his noggin winding up being used like a bowling ball if perhaps he had kept on trucking across the middle. The punt from Charlie Edwards, another high spiraling kick that Mays will field just outside the 10 and able to fall forward to the 15-yard line. So 1st and 10 Alabama. Also Bama with 3rd down and a dozen upcoming. That's Norwood in motion at the top of your picture. McCarron working against the blitz, throws, catch made, Mays reverses field at the midfield stripe, gets brought down from behind at the Georgia Southern 46-yard line. You want to get a win, you want to get out healthy as well. Something Bama has not been able to do the last couple of weeks as Richardson gets the call and weaves his way for a gain of about 4 or 5 yards. Iowa State pulls off the upset, 27-point favorites against, or underdogs, I should say, to Oklahoma State. The Cyclones got the win last night. Georgia Southern trying to pull off the shocker here in Tuscaloosa. Darius Hanks, the other veteran wideout, unavailable for this game because of an ankle sprain. He's missed now 2 straight contests. You can't afford to lose your true playmaker in Mays as McCarron scrambles, looks, throws, wide open. Smelly at the 5, dives for the pylon. Is he in? Yes, he is. Touchdown, Alabama. 35 yards on the touchdown play, and Bama extends its lead. It is now 30-14.
Sure would be great to get another stop right here and get another touchdown.
Cade Foster with kick that'll be fielded again by Scott at the 5 this time. He gets to the 20, to the 25, and he's got a lot of running room. And I don't believe anybody's going to catch him. John Fulton, the last man to have a chance. No laundry on the turf, and just like that, a 95-yard kickoff return, and Georgia Southern refuses to go away. 6 yards needed. Richardson there with McCarron to the backfield. The low snap, nice pickup. The throw, and was the catch made? Initially ruled a catch. Georgia Southern says incomplete, but the guys in the stripes says the grab was indeed made. So we play on after the first down grab was made. A beautiful catch by Smelly. Richardson now to the right side. Close to that first down mark. Passes it easily. Barrels his way down inside the 45. It'll be 1st and 10 Bama. If you've got no limitations and you got a ton to work with. The give right up the gut. Able to work his way inside the 35. They'll spot him at the 34. Another nice first down pickup for Alabama.
He'll probably get to 200 yards rushing today, Chris, but simply out of necessity. Alabama's not had much luck defensively.
The give again. Up the middle for a first down. Richardson getting the call once more. They're trying to add to its 31-21 lead. McCarron throwing back across the field. He's got a man. Catch is made. That's Norwood making the grab. Another Alabama first down. First and goal upcoming for the Tide. Mays, Norwood, and Bell, your wideouts, with Richardson, the single setback, and McCarron working under center. That's William Vallejos, the all-conference center for the Tide. Give right up the middle. He runs right behind Vallejos. He'll be set up. First and goal. Check that. Second and goal from the Bama 1. Great look from our high end zone camera. Down on the Tide. Richardson the give. And did he make his way in? No signal yet. No touchdown yet. Or is it? Well, Bama fans are reacting as though somebody in stripes threw their arms in the air, but I have yet to see a referee until now make that signal. Somewhere in the middle of all that, Trent Richardson, yep, the right arm has the football. It's on the stripe, and the Crimson Tide has a touchdown. Realizing now it needs to be a factor in second and long. They've been spectators, now trying to become active participants as they go on the pitch left side. Mark Barron with the tackle, and if it's wrestling, 2 points for a takedown as well. And based on the way they've been playing, probably 2 down territory if they need it, barring a negative play here. But it's a positive play, and that's enough to move the chains. They go to Swope once again right up the gut, and he has been awfully good. First and 10 for the Tide for the Eagles from their own 33. Option near side. Great fake on the pitch by Shaw, and he's got running room across midfield and gets near the Alabama 45-yard line.
Offensively, we're moving the ball well, so hopefully we can hang in there.
Big 3rd and 5 here. First down and more for Georgia Southern, as on the pitch, Hickey is able to get to the corner and work his way inside the 30. And they'll go to Swope, who had the big run of 82 yards to start the scoring for Georgia Southern, but he's done the majority of the damage right up the gut there against Crimson Tide, and that's something Tyler alluded to moments ago with a dive up the middle.
But it makes it more difficult to get support from the secondary.
They go on the pitch this time to Robinson, and he'll get to the corner. He'll pick up the first down, and now they operate from the Alabama 13 or 14-yard line. 4th and 4, they are 2 for 2. Those other tries were inside a foot. Shaw on play action, looking, throwing, and knocked away at the last moment. Alabama's Daquan Minzy reaching around, knocking it away, and the Eagles have been turned away deep in Bama territory. As the Crimson Tide able to stop Georgia Southern on downs, and now Trent Richardson and company trying to take over. Y'all put him down easy. Be careful with him. Alabama's Trent Richardson riding the wave, able to pick up good yardage near the first down mark, but also actually 2 touchdowns on the ground, and he has had a touchdown reception as well. They owed Georgia Southern a little something. It was the Eagles who stopped their 26-game conference win streak 1 season ago, so you knew they had that one marked. Bama looking deep, looking for Gibson just beyond his reach near the 40-yard line of Georgia Southern. And a flag is down, perhaps a late hit on the Eagles.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 94, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
2nd and 7, Richardson, the lone setback. No shot, handoff to him. Flag on the play. He's got running room across that first down marker. But Tom Roberts, I think some of this one's going to come back, but nonetheless, another great outing today from Trent Richardson. And they've been very careful in how they've used him. Not a lot of carries in practice, not a lot of work for him, but number 45, he may be the young'un, but that horse can run as well. First down, Fowler. First down, Alabama, inside the Georgia Southern 40-yard line.
The response of the offense has been pretty doggone good, and honestly, defensively, they haven't played bad. hadn't given up a touchdown here in the second half. It was on a special teams play.
Fowler with a nice read, working his way inside the 35. Bama pleased with it because they needed this win here today against Georgia Southern, and setting up an opportunity perhaps next week against Auburn to place themselves in a BCS title game. McCarron going for it, diving and eluding major contact, perhaps most importantly right there.
We were able to weather a couple of problems here with this Georgia Southern offense, and for the most part we kept guys relatively healthy.
And Jawston Fowler will put the icing on that crimson cake. Touchdown Alabama with 1:26 to go. LaRon Scott trying to keep him out of the end zone, and indeed he did. Stopped as he stepped out of bounds at the 2. So it will be 1st and goal, Alabama. They're trying to get better. They have not been able to dominate in these situations throughout the course of the year. So Bama trying to find a way to punch one in, and they're going to go to the air. They will find Smelly. A one-handed grab for the touchdown. Fitting that on senior day, number 17 would get his 2nd touchdown grab of the day.
One hand is pretty doggone impressive.
And some other contest will determine exactly the number, but you know at least 2 more games for Alabama. The quarterback of the contest for Georgia Southern, Izzy Ute. The long carry pushed out of bounds.
See how that has increased as the numbers get back up, but a very winning class.
Ute on the option pitch, knocked away. Falling on it is Georgia Southern at the 30 as the clock ticks. Georgia Southern not really sure where to line up. Flags on the play. As the clock runs, Ute will air this one out, and it's knocked away by Kirkpatrick as the pass was intended for Mitchell Wilford. The clock hits zeros, and if that's against the offense, we're done.
Penalty decline. Game over.
It is. We are. And it's done. Finally, Bama a winner. 45-21. A lot of respect shown from Nick Saban towards Jeff Monken, the head coach of the Georgia Southern Eagles. Tyler Watts, they get 24 hours ordinarily to enjoy a win. I got a feeling this one, although it was hard-earned, will be forgotten but by the time they leave the locker room today, because it's Iron Bowl week.
It'll be a congratulations. Made great improvements there in the second half, but guess what, guys? It's Iron Bowl week, and I think you're exactly right. I think all these players and the coaching staff, their focus is going to shift towards Auburn now.
The Tide and the Tigers next Saturday. Crimson Tide Sports Network coverage will begin at 11:30 on the radio side as CBS will televise the contest. Bama a winner on senior day. 45-21 is your final score. For Tyler Watts, Tom Roberts, and our producer Steve Graham, I'm Chris Stewart. Thanks for joining us. Roll Tide, and so long from the Capstone.